Hi. Uh, I am again messing up with my Instagram. I thought I had a good filter to try out, but doesn't look like I got this. Okay, so since it's not gonna work out the way I want it to, I will just go ahead and do. Come on, like a normal thing. I know, it must be really, really boring or something. You must be wondering, what the hell am I doing? I'm wondering the same thing. Trust me. Sometimes gotta do it multiple times to kind of figure it out. And here I am. Well, I was thinking about the hidden language which we all know. And that language is chemistry. And no, I'm not just talking about chemistry between you and, someone you like, although there is definitely some chemistry which plays part in it. But think about it, like every single being in this world, I hope there are more beings out there in the universe as well, but definitely in our world, every single being communicate using chemistry. And if you look at all the plants, all the animals, including us, all the insects, all of us thrive on chemistry. And plants are pretty obvious because they receive the sunlight and chemicals from the soil, the nutrients from the soil rather, and then they produce energy. And animals are pretty obvious as well because we consume plants and some of us also consume animals to derive the energy from that food source. So it's all about taking the chemical compounds from other source and breaking it down. And not just us, in the sense the beings which you can see, but also the beings which you cannot see, such as microorganisms like bacteria and fungi. They also use chemistry to survive. And in fact, if you haven't watched Fantastic Fungi, I must say you should, because it's a well created documentary on the fantastic fungi in our world and what role fungi plays into the entire food structure, or even plays an important role between trees to trees communication. So before watching that, I used to think that most of the trees are isolated. They have their roots, of course, to kind of hang on to the earth, as well as you know receive the nutrients from the soil. But the mind blowing fact was when I saw Fantastic Fungi, they kind of gave you a layout of how root systems of different trees are connected using mycelium. And mycelium act as a neural network. So how our brain has this neural network where you can communicate from one part of your brain to another, and that's how we store memories. And based on exact same principle, mycelium is this gigantic network spread all over the underground and connect one tree from the other. And it helps a dying tree, for an example, to receive nutrients and water and other energy from the other trees. So they live as a symbiotic civilization where they help each other out with sharing the nutrients. And so it's a fantastic way to kind of show how plants communicate between each other and use the language of chemistry to pass ingredients from one plant to other. And we in fact use chemistry in our day-to-day life all the times. For an example, whatever I'm saying, you are listening to it, and you're deriving your own meaning out of my words. So maybe this topic might piss somebody off. So that's not me. That's their internal chemistry which is pissing them off. Maybe this topic will make somebody energized. And again, that's not me. It's the internal body chemistry which will make them energized. So that kind of goes on to say that every behavior and every emotion we are feeling is within our own mind and body. Sure, the circumstances plays a role to kind of trigger a type of emotion, but it's all within us. So if you learn to be peaceful regardless of all the crisis and all the circumstances, you will be able to disconnect yourself from all the external stimulus. Because if you have control over your emotions, you'll be in charge of what you feel in that moment. So chemistry is a really beautiful language, and you can especially learn and understand by observing within yourself. And some of the things which you can do is observe what kind of food you are eating, and because depending on the food you are consuming, you will see your internal body chemistry change. So if you're eating a lot of junk food, then sure, that might be instant gratification to your tongue for taste, and once it goes into your body, you will feel different. You might feel more lethargic, you might feel more angry or frustrated or whatever, because the chemical compounds in that will make you feel a specific way. Or rather, the bacteria within your gut, which breaks down that chemical compound in the food, will actually drive a lot of your emotions. So we are in this symbiotic relationship with bacteria, and we communicate using chemistry. So the food we eat is also consumed by the bacteria as well. So when you eat healthier food, they break it down, they are happy, and so are you. Likewise, some of the other thing which you can do to feel that internal biochemistry is exercise. You can observe almost immediately once you started working out. You feel so good because your blood is flowing through your veins, and you're energized. You're in a good mood automatically because it produces the hormones which you need. And one of the simplistic thing you can do is breath work. If you just practice pranayam or one of the other breath works like holotrophic breath work, or even do yoga, you would observe that with different breath works, you feel different. And for past 20-ish days or so, I've been doing Wim Hof breathing exercises after I do workout every single day. And let me tell you, it's the most simple exercise because I do slow breathing. But towards the end of round 3, I start feeling that my blood in my I can feel the blood in my veins. I can feel the tingling within my body. I can feel my body completely energized, and I'm concentrating on the present moment. So just by doing right type of breath work, you can change your internal body chemistry. And obviously, some of the other practices are like mindfulness, meditation, all of these help. And if you want to go at the extreme level, which I am not advocating for everyone, but do your own research. But psychedelic is one of the higher level of body chemistry changer, I guess, because when you take psychedelic, your complete mind and body shifts altogether. And it also depends on where you are taking it, how much you're taking it, what is your intention going into it. So there are so many different factors, but overall, it made me feel so much connected with my mind and body because it kind of shows me my internal body chemistry, at least in one of the experiences, and kind of made me realize like what I'm feeding into my body is what I'm getting out with my actions as well. So that made me so conscious of my food and other habits. And obviously, we've been using plants as herbs for thousands of years. So it's been the primary source of medicine. And if you're wondering why, because of the chemistry. Like if you take the right plant when you're, feeling a specific type of disease or sickness, then it will cure you. And it's pretty obvious. I don't even have to say it out loud, but that's the reason herbs are called herbs because it helps you to build a better immunity within your body, so that when viruses come, you don't have to hide in a house. But at the same time, you can feel the body chemistry within your within your body because of the circumstances. For an example, when you're hangry, you're actually angry, and you're angry because you're hungry. And just by understanding that, you'll be able to probably take control of your anger if you just acknowledge that you're hungry, and maybe even feed yourself, and then get rid of that anger altogether. And a lot of times these chemical reactions are programmed because of our older patterns. And when we trigger something, that older pattern emerge out as a reaction. And that's why it's very important to be aware of your internal body chemistry. And at times when you feel, say, angry about something, and you can just observe that and break it down in the sense like, not triggered with that reaction in the future. Otherwise, if you just ignore it, then it will become part of you, that whenever similar circumstances happen, it will trigger the similar anger reaction. But when you just observe it and let it go, then in some sense you have resolved that specific issue in that moment. And that's the reason why you would also feel triggered by somebody else's reaction. Like we have this mirror neurons within our mind. When someone is smiling, we are triggered to smile, or most of us are. And likewise, when somebody is feeling angry, you feed on to that anger. And that's where the empathy comes into picture as well, because we put ourselves into their shoes. Like if somebody is angry and we put ourselves into their shoes, then we actually are going through this visualization of being angry as well. And you can see once you put your mind there and your body chemistry automatically change, you'll feel the sensations within your body, which angers you. So it's a very complex language for sure, but the more I think about it, the more I love to explore how chemistry is playing a vital role in my, you know, day-to-day life. And it's doing the same for every single being out there, except for viruses, because technically, as far as I understand, viruses are not considered as living beings. Uh, to give you an analogy, I believe viruses are like AIs, right? Like, you know, any of the assistant in your phone, or, you know, any of your home assistant, they are programmed to do something. They're not communicating using chemical language. They are using ones and zeros. And that's why they have this analytical side of it, but not the emotional side of it. And that's what viruses are. Nature's AI, I guess, in some sense, but not a useful one. Just a killing army of bots, which will kill anything which come on its way. So once you understand what chemical compounds you would need within your body to fight these viruses and other germs and bacteria, which doesn't help you or serves you, then you'd be able to focus into consuming food of that type, and also focus to build your internal immunity. And from what I understand, there are a lot of other things which affect your internal immunity system as well, especially the amount of stress you endure in your day-to-day life, because your body is this complex machine, but it also have limited energy, right? So if you are sending signal to your body that you're frustrated or stressed because of traffic or emails and whatnot, your body will prioritize that to kind of, you know, relieve you, I guess, and it will send all the energy and focus into managing that rather than managing your internal immunity. And it's obviously it was beneficial back in the day when you were a hunter and gatherer, and when you get stressed because of some predator and you need to run or fight. In that time, it makes sense for the body to prioritize all the energy to that particular stress instead of, like, you know, focusing on the internal immunity. But now we passed that, but we are still in some sense living in that moment, in that centuries old stressful moment. And that's where meditation comes in and plays a vital role, because you would be able to be aware of your stresses, and once you learn how to effectively manage the stresses of day-to-day life, then your body will be able to put in more energy into your immunity rather than, you know, what you should be typing on an email, which at points are important, but not in day-to-day life. So I would say, if you are fascinated how life and nature works all together, then definitely check out how you would be able to learn the language of chemistry. And you don't have to go to school or, you know, pick up a book or anything. You can just experience that from within, uh, just depending on the food you eat. If you like the foods, feel the sensations within yourself, just observe that. You don't even have to make a note or anything, just observe that. And likewise, like, you know, if you're craved for sweet, or, you know, if you are addicted to, so just observe it, and that way you'll be able to handle those cravings and addiction better as well, because you will be able to observe it, and before it comes to a pinnacle which will take over or empower you to go and munch on that sweet, you would be able to control yourself, you know, when it triggers in the very. So love the language of chemistry, and be curious and explore that. All right. With that note, I'm going to change my body chemistry by practicing meditation for the next hour. And for that, I will set up an alarm, and also I'll turn on some of the noises in the room. So I'll be back in a quick minute. All right. Thanks for hanging in. And I'm gonna do, let's do this. I will do another round of guided meditation. So that will help you to meditate for longer hour. And guided meditations are one of the best way to get into meditation practice, because all you need to do is surrender and just observe and listen to the guided instructions, and that will be easy pathway to feel the different emotions like gratitude and compassion and whatnot. So let's do this. I already set an alarm for an hour, so I am going to start now. All right, so go ahead and find a comfortable place where you can settle in. And once you're there, sit down and close your eyes. And take a deep breath. And do this for 3 more times. Take a deep breath in, breathe in, and when you breathe out, imagine that you're breathing out all the stress. And when you're breathing in, imagine that you're breathing in all the peace. And now bring your awareness to your head. Be aware of the sensations on your head. Sensations because of the breeze or because of your hair. And focus on your head and these sensations for next 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And now relax all the muscles on your head. And now bring your awareness to your forehead. Be aware of all the sensations on your forehead. Whether it's any tingling, tickling, prickling sensation, just be aware and focus on your forehead for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and now relax all the muscles of your forehead. And now bring your awareness to your eyes. And observe any sensations on your eyelids or eyelashes or eyebrows. And gently squeeze your eyes for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and relax your eyes muscles. And now bring your awareness to your nose. Observe your breath. Observe if your breath is shallow or deep. Observe all the nasal passages your breath is touching while you're breathing in and breathing out. Also observe the temperature of the air when you are breathing in and when you are breathing out. And let's do 3 rounds of a simple breath work. This breath work will help you to dive deeper into relaxation. So for the next 3 breath cycles, breathe in for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 8 seconds, and then slowly breathe out for 8 seconds. So breathe in for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now gently breathe out for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now round 2. Breathe in for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now gently breathe out for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last round. Breathe in for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gently breathe out for 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let your breathing go back to normal. And you should feel that you're deeply relaxed. Now bring your awareness to your mouth and do a big smile for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and now relax your mouth muscles. And bring your awareness to your ears and observe any sensations on your ears. And focus on your ears for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and relax. Now bring your awareness to your throat. Be aware of any sensations on your neck and back neck. And focus on those sensations for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and relax your entire neck muscles. Now bring your awareness to your shoulders, to your arms, to your elbows, to your forearms, and to your wrist. Observe any sensations throughout your hands. And focus on your hands for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and relax the muscles of your hands. And now bring your awareness to your fingers. All the 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. And gently squeeze your fingers to form a fist for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then relax all the muscles on your fingers. And bring your awareness to your legs, to your thighs, to your knees, to your calves, to your feet. Focus on any sensations on your legs for next 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and relax all the muscles of your legs. Now bring your awareness to your toes, all 10 toes, and gently squeeze all the toes for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and now relax all the muscles on your toes. Now bring your awareness to your private parts. Observe any sensations around your private parts. And focus for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and relax all the muscles around your private parts. And now bring your awareness to your back, to your spine, and observe any sensations on your back. And focus on those sensations for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and relax your back muscles. And now bring your awareness to your stomach, to your abdomen. Just observe the sensations on your stomach, and hopefully you're doing a deep belly breathing so you can even observe your abdomen expanding and contracting during inhalation and exhalation. Focus on the sensations on your abdomen for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and now relax the muscles on your stomach and abdomen. Bring your awareness to your chest and observe any sensations on your chest. And focus on those sensations for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and relax all the muscles on your chest. And now bring your awareness to your entire body. Do a scan from top of your head to tip of your toe. Observe your entire body for any sensations and focus on those sensations for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and relax your entire body. Your body is amazing. It's an ecosystem on its own. It sustains your life. Now let us take a chance to express our gratitude towards our bodies. Bring your awareness to your head and visualize your brain. The amazing piece of art. Your brain is the essence of your existence. Your brain remembers your past. Your brain projects your future. Your brain experiences this present moment. Your brain helps you to focus on a specific task, specific situation, and numb down all the distractions. Your brain is flexible and adaptive. It allows you to focus on anything you wish to. And it also allows you to see the bigger picture by defocusing on the minor details. In a way, it's a telescope and microscope. Your brain controls your entire motor functions, which allows you to experience this life to the fullest. Your brain is an organic machine which collects input from all of your senses. And depending on your past patterns, predict your response to the input. Express your gratitude to your brain by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Now bring your awareness to your eyes. Your eyes helps you to see the colors of the world. It enables you to connect with another being. It gives you a perception and a perspective. It can see far distance, or it can see near distance. It adapts based on your focus. Your eyes can adapt in light, in darkness. Your eyes is the window to the outside world. Express your gratitude to your eyes by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Now bring your awareness to your nose, to your olfactory. Your nose, your olfactory system helps you to smell the fragrance of the world. It also filters out the oxygen, which is a vital chemical compound you need to survive. Your nose can smell different foods, different scents, different flowers, different seasons. It also creates a tunnel to your past memory, make you nostalgic, makes you nostalgic when you smell the rain, make you nostalgic when you smell the food you liked as a kid. Express your gratitude to your nose by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Bring your awareness to your ears. Your ears enable you to hear the melody of the world. helps you to hear and feel the rhythms of a music. It helps you to listen to a conversation or be a part of a conversation. It warns you. Your ears plays a vital role in understanding the world. Express your gratitude to your ears by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And bring your awareness to your mouth, your lips, your teeth, your tongue. Together it enables you to produce a sound. Your teeth helps you to break down the food. And once you chew that food, it helps your digestive system. And your tongue helps you to taste the flavors of the world. Whether it's the sweet of the fruits or salt from the ocean or a bitter vegetable or a sour dairy or spicy or any other flavors. Your tongue helps you to experience the flavors, the food from different cultures. It helps you to be a part of different civilization. It connects you with different countries, different people, different food. Express your gratitude to your mouth, which also helps you to smile by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Bring your awareness to your larynx, to your sound box. Which acts as an instrument and produce sounds. And using those sounds, you can create words and sentences and express your thoughts, your feelings, and share it with the world. Express your gratitude to your larynx by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Now bring your awareness to your shoulders, which is carrying responsibility of your life and lives of your loved ones, which is carrying the responsibility of your work, which is carrying the responsibility of your community, and carrying responsibility of the world. Your shoulders and hold your neck high, regardless of the situation. Express your gratitude to your shoulders by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And now bring your awareness to your hands. Your hands are one of the most important organ of your body. It helps you lift weight. It helps you drive your vehicle. It helps you to eat food, to cook food, to wash dishes, to do laundry, to write journal. It helps you to clean yourself. And connect with the world with a handshake or a hug. Express your gratitude to your hands by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And now bring your awareness to your legs. The legs which is carrying you forward. The legs which keep you grounded. It helps you to stay in your ground. It helps you to take a stand. It enables you to walk along with your peers, along with your partner. It helps you to run towards your goal. And it also helps you to dance to the tunes of the life. Express your gratitude to your legs by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Bring your awareness to your private parts. Your private parts clean and cleanse your entire body. It's a source of creating a life. Your sexual energy has capability to energize your entire body. Your sexual hormones can help you in your everyday life. Express your gratitude to your private parts by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Bring your awareness to your back, to your spine. Which help you to stand with pride. Your back is like a battery, creating electricity and energizing your entire body. Your back connects your motor muscles to your brain, which helps you to function in the world. Express your gratitude to your back by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Bring your awareness to your abdomen, to your stomach. And visualize the chemical factory within your body. This chemical factory uses acids, uses bacteria, in fact, symbiotically works with bacteria to break down every food you eat and convert that into nutrients, vitamins, proteins, and fat, and energy. Express your gratitude to your stomach, to the gut in your stomach, to the gut brain in your stomach by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And bring your awareness to your chest and visualize your heart beating peacefully, pumping the blood to the entire body. Your heart has been beating, pumping blood before even you were you. Your heart is one of the oldest organ in your body. From heartache to heartbreaks to falling in love, your heart experiences it all. It's the only organ which never rests. Express your gratitude to your heart by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Bring your awareness to your entire body. And pay attention to different parts of your body. These all body parts do different functions and symbiotically work with each other to help you experience the pleasures in life. Your entire body is trainable. It's flexible. It's adaptable. Express gratitude to your entire body. for letting you experience this life, by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And now express gratitude to the past, to the present, and to the future. The past is in the past, but there are lessons from the past. Some lessons might have changed your entire course of life. Maybe those lessons came from a being, whether that being was a human or an animal or a plant, whether that being was real or fiction, whether that being is still alive or dead. But the lesson is still with you. The lesson might have came from a past thing, whether it was of your first car, or your first house, or your first paycheck. Was it your first art? Your first accomplishment? The past is gone, but the lesson is still within you. Or maybe this lesson came from a circumstance, whether that was a success or a crisis, whether that was passing an exam or going through a job loss. That past is gone, but the lesson is still within you. Express gratitude towards that past being or past thing or past circumstance for teaching you a valuable lesson which transformed your course of life. Now express your gratitude for the present, for this very moment. That gratitude is for the air you are breathing, the food you are eating, or your house, your car, or the people in your life, or the current circumstances. No matter how difficult situation you're going through, in this moment, everything is present. When you surrender to the present moment, all the difficult and pleasurable situations fade away. Express your gratitude for the present. Now imagine an alternate reality where you're living an alternate life because of the different choices you made in the past. And in this alternate reality, you're having different circumstances, different people around you, and different things in your life. Picture those as if you're going to the worst situation, or you don't have the people in your life you love. You don't have the thing you don't appreciate enough. And now come back to this reality and be aware that the people you love are still in your life. The thing you appreciate is still in your life. Express your gratitude. Now visualize a future. A future where you achieved what you desire. A future where all of your hard work come to fruition. Imagine this future. Visualize this future with the people you want to be surrounded with, the house you want to live in, the vehicle you want to drive. The money you want to have, the partner you want to have. Visualize this future. And express your gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibration. Gratitude opens up your heart. Gratitude appreciates the people, the circumstances, and the things in your present life. Practice gratitude whenever and wherever you can. Just be grateful for every single moment. And now imagine that you're standing in front of a big mirror. In this mirror, you can see your mirror self. Look into their eyes. They are exactly like you. Now imagine this mirror self aging back to when you were a teenager, to when you were a kid, to when you were a baby. Keep looking into the eyes of this mirror self when it was a baby. This baby has just started to experience the life. They're gonna have amazing life. This baby is absorbing all the patterns from around them. Patterns from the parents, patterns from the family, patterns from the environment. That baby with those patterns, with those tools, grew up as a kid. With this innate curiosity about the life, how life works, what life is. Curious about themselves, what they like, what they dislike. Still absorbing patterns, patterns of behavior, patterns of attitude, patterns of what's right, what's not. Patterns of information. This kid has grown into a teenager, and see how some of the older patterns have shaped the life of this teenager. This teenager has the drive to work on their passion, to work on what gives them satisfaction, to connect with people, to love everyone and everything. And see that teenager growing into your current self. Look into the eyes of your current mirror self. Your life is shaped by all the patterns from your past. And you have choice. At this moment, you have choice to let go of patterns which are not serving you and to nurture the patterns which are serving you. Now see your mirror self aging forward with the new patterns in their life, progressing towards their goal. Cooperating with the entire world, putting the work in, and see your future self attaining your vision. Now see your future self coming back to present and look into the eyes of your current mirror self and say, may you be happy, may you be peaceful, I love you. And then turn around and see your entire family and friends, your parents, your siblings, your extended family, your best friends, your acquaintance. See everyone. Look at everyone and say, may you all be happy. May you all be peaceful. I love you. And turn on your right and see every single being you have directly or indirectly interacted with. Whether that's a barista in a coffee store or a stranger who passed by down the street. Whether it's a dog which rushed to you, or it's an insect just minding its own business. Look at all of these different conscious beings and say, may you all be happy. May you all be peaceful. I love you. Now turn around and see all the people which have hurted you, directly or indirectly, consciously or unconsciously. Look at them and say, may you all be happy. May you all be peaceful. I love you. And now feel that you're being elevated. You're being elevated from the ground to the sky. And now you're floating in the space. And you can see the entire planet. The blue dot in the darkness of the space. Everything you know, everything you known is on that planet. Look at that planet, the rivers, the mountains, the lakes, the deserts, the oceans, the rainforest, the land, undivided by any imaginary markers, the wind blowing through the entire planet, the clouds, the rain, the hurricane, look at all the beings on that planet and say, may you all be happy. May you all be peaceful. I love you. And now you feel that you're coming back on the planet through all the atmosphere, back into wherever you started. And if at this point, if you'd like to open your eyes, please do so. Or you can sit with this peace for the rest of the time. Well, thanks for joining me for this hour-long meditation session. Until next time,